High School. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. Well, we're back here for a second night in a row. This time it's basketball. With me, head coach Scott Wall of the Cashton Eagles. And Scott, thanks again so much for taking the time out here prior to tonight's varsity game to talk a little bit about Eagle basketball.
Thank you, Ken. We're excited about tonight taking on the Spartans from Sparta.
You know, it's let's go back to the season. We gotta go back a couple weeks here now, or a little more, I guess. But talk about that Blair Taylor game and just a huge game for the Eagles.
We have such a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Storley and what Blair Taylor's accomplished over the years. They've been a regular on our schedule, and so we were fortunate to keep them as a non-conference game this year. It was an exciting game, and we were fortunate to make plays at the end and keep our poise and come out with a victory.
You know, sitting here at 8-0, that's a boon in the cap for all the kids out there and what they're going about and your coaching staff. What was it that you thought when you took a look at your schedule, and especially after things keep getting changed all the time, but you look at those first 8 games and you see Blair Taylor on that schedule, is that kind of an earmark for the guys, or you just take them, as the old say, the cliche, one game at a time?
Well, this year we're kind of in the play every game like it's our last, and so we're not far off. We've had 2 games canceled this week. So when we saw that, obviously that was a big game. They were going to state last year. When everything shut down a game before, they had just come off a big win over Bangor. They had all but 1 or 2 back, and so they had they were ranked 1 in the state for a reason, and the kids were excited about that one coming up. But I think this year the challenge is that you just really focus on the next 24 hours, because we literally it's changing that much, and we're grateful to our administration and our athletic director for finding us games. Sparta was not on our schedule, and I'm sure it's over 50 years since we played Sparta, and so we're very excited that they're coming up here tonight. We're kind of a treat for them because they normally don't get fans on the road, so we've been fortunate with the fans have been great about all the COVID restrictions, and so it's to take advantage of this season, our matchups like tonight, where we can play a team that we wouldn't normally play.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, both teams, if I understand right, they're coming off a back-to-back night now. They're going to be playing 2 nights in a row. You had a spirited practice last night when I came in and happened to catch the last few minutes of that. How do you think that affects the play of tonight's game?
Well, I'll tell you, we were supposed to play Monday and we were supposed to play Thursday, and so when the kids don't have that continuity of the schedule, certainly it's something as a coach that I'm a little teed up for, where you want to make sure that we're ready to play. I think playing last on December 23rd, we're a little, there could be a little rust there, and so that's the normal coaching kind of angst over everything, but that's clearly the one tonight. And I think we did have good practice last night. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, Ken. That doesn't always translate, so we're anxious to see tonight.
Yeah. What is it so far? If you had a chance to grade your team, how would you grade them out after 8 games?
Well, I think we're improving. We have one thing that we've taken a step on is, as the game continues, our poise increases, and so we are. I'm very pleased with kind of our being able to stay with it and keep our energy level throughout the game. First games back from the layoffs, and first games of the season and after long breaks are always those tricky ones where you want to make sure that you got the right energy and it kind of getting your legs back underneath you. So when you're playing multiple games a week, even though you're tired, you're kind of into the groove a little bit.
Yeah.
And they had they played on Alaska last night. It was an extraordinarily tough team to play, and so they're coming off a very tough game last night, and so we're fresh, but we got to get our lungs back.
Yeah. Maybe a final question here. Do you worry about playing teams larger, like an MVC team such as Sparta, or you get into the Cooley, you go to the Ridge and Valley, or you just want to get games? How do you kind of approach things?
Well, I think this year we're in a unique setting. This is in a lot of different ways, but normally the MVC teams wouldn't even consider playing us because their schedules will be full.
Sure.
So we're grateful. I've known Coach Yankee for many, many years, and he's an extraordinarily good human being, and so we've scrimmaged them in the past, and so when we were able to put this together, I think it was just really good. It's a close opponent, and in a COVID year, 15 minutes on a bus for them is about as good as you can get, and so we're really appreciative of them playing us, and it is a strange year. We've had, Broca was another team on our schedule that we haven't played in decades. So these are the accommodations we're making to try and get it. As we're sitting here right now, we've got 21 games on the schedule, which is we're proud of, and I give credit to our athletic director, Jared Emerspach, for that, because without his diligence and working through, we had 3 schedule changes in 3 days this week, and so those are big, and so we're just, I know the guys are excited to play, and we appreciate all your coverage.
Well, Scott, thank you so much for that, and thank you for the time here. We wish you the best of luck, not only tonight, but also the rest of the year.
Thank you, Ken.
All right, Scott Wall, head coach for the Cashton Eagles. We'll be back with the opening series right after this.
Welcome back to Cashton. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions LLC, ready for tonight's basketball action. It's MVC and Scenic Bluffs. We got number 2 in Chris Jacobs, 21 in Brian Sanchez, 23 in Brett Stuzel, 24 in Tamarian Henderson, and didn't catch the last number there. We'll get that one in just a moment. The Cashton Eagles ready to come out onto the floor. Presley Brigham, number 13, and Jarrett Carpenter. Bodie Dempsey, Aiden Cook, and number 30, Dylan Byer. Well, the Eagles coming in at 8-0, and that is just an awesome thing here for this bunch. They've got a great bunch, as you can see, and the bench is full also. Number 24 is the person that was not able to get the shot, the name of. He's going to get a couple 3 shots, still can't get it to drop. My goodness. No, I thought that was going to drop. They had about 8 shots there and could not get it to drop. 24. No, I had Henderson. Okay, so that was right. Oh, 31. There we are. In Laufenberg, Thomas Laufenberg. Those are your starters for Sparta. So Laufenberg was the player that I had missed. Here's a shot up. Oh, it's going to drop in by Dempsey. Dempsey with the first bucket of the night here. And it took him a whole about a minute and a few seconds before they're able to get that early lead. That ball bounces off the back of the rim. That was Sanchez. Had a nice setup for it, just couldn't get it to drop. Come back over to Carpenter. Now to Brigham. Brigham looks inside, goes out here to Carpenter on the baseline. Back up to the top here. 23 once again in Cook. Now Dempsey. Back up to Byer. Cashton very, I don't know, I don't want to say deliberate, but they are patient. I think that's probably more like it. There's a quick step, and getting the bucket was Jacobs, and it's tied at 2 apiece. Well, we look for a pretty good ball game tonight. There's almost like a triple team, and that defense swarming all over by the Spartans. So the Eagles will have to be ready for this. They get the ball in to Carpenter. Jarrett over here to Brigham. What a year for Jarrett Carpenter, especially on that cross-country meet. State tournament, state runner-up. That is just a huge accomplishment. People don't realize how hard that is. Here's Brigham. Presley making a move. Layup, yes, it's good. Nice job there by Presley Brigham. We'll take a look at those sponsors here throughout the evening. Going to do the quick hit, and of course we have the quick commercials, I guess you could say. Shot is no good, well short, almost stolen away by Sanchez. Back up here to the top. Cook over to Brigham. Carpenter, and now Dempsey. His move, a shot, no, got the tip right back into the hands of Carpenter, and then Carpenter hits the one-handed shot. Carpenter to the line to get that three-point play. Not going to happen there as that rolled off to the near side. Here's a spin move. My goodness. That was quite the move. That was 31 in Laufenberg getting the bucket. Back over to Brigham once again. Now Dempsey, 6-4 score. Brigham inside, looks to make a move, and there is ball rolls in and out. Tried to put it back up, still couldn't get it to drop. That was quite the play there by Brigham. Terrific effort. Ball on the floor. Picking it up. That's going to be Sparta. And capitalizing was Stuzzo. It's tied up at 6 apiece. Dempsey back up to Cook. Bayer over there on that far side. He really is shot up this year. Carpenter trying to get some something happening, and instead what happened was a pickpocket right here. That was Chris Jacobs picking up the steal. Now coming into the ball game, it's going to be Jack Hilden and Alec Wall. They come in. Quick word of advice to Cook and Carpenter. Left-handed shot, no good. And the rebound coming away here. Boy, the ball just bouncing all over the place. Sanchez finally locates it. Now Henderson. He has a look. That's just a tad bit short. Brigham driving. I'm going to say he lost the handle apparently, so Cashton will give the ball up. Carpenter comes in for Brigham. Coach Wall will get his rotation going. Now into the ball game, number 20 and Layden Bender. Number 20. Sanchez, spin move, got across the timeline. And a foul here. Offensive foul on Sanchez, I believe, unless he stepped out of bounds, which he might have done. He was over there pretty close to that sideline. I'll bet that's what happened. Here's Carpenter. That's off to the right. No. The weak side rebound coming away here by Stuzzo. He hands off. Sanchez, boy, I thought he traveled. Let's see if it benefits Cashton. It does. Dempsey quickly down the court, gets the bucket. Henderson on that far side, back up here to the top. Shot is up and good. That was 20. Is that number 25? Or 20, excuse me. That was Bender getting the three. And it's 9-8 Sparta. Hilden had the ball, now back up here to Dempsey. Wall kicks it out. Here's a three on the way. That was too far. Sanchez on the backside with the rebound. Back over to Stuzzo. Stuzzo left side drive, and that's going to be short. And they're saying a foul here on Jarrett Carpenter. Carpenter a little dismayed at that one. Westby Co-op Credit Union helping us out tonight. Stuzo gets the first one to drop. Thanks to the Westby Co-op Creamery and Varsity Funeral Home supporting tonight's broadcast here from Cashton. Stuzo makes both. 11-8 score. Sparta on top. Back out here to Wall. Pretty good coverage. That's Layden Ott. There's a shot. That was Hilden. Coming away with the bucket. He came out of nowhere. Good sense. No good on that shot. The ball out of bounds. Wow, they're going to keep that with Sparta. I thought the way it had looked, but from here anyways, it looked like Laufenberg took it right out of the hands and had it go out of bounds off from him, but apparently not. Stuzo kicks it out to the top. Here's the drive. That was an errant shot. Back up to Ott. Far corner wing, I should say, it goes. Back up to the top here now with Jacobs and Ott. Coming into the game, Stuzo looks for some help. Nearly got a tie up. Stuzo again, he's a left-handed shooter, and they're aware of that. Brigham is on him. Good job here with the defense, not letting anything happen. Wall stepped in just in time to stop that drive, and the shot is off the mark. Dempsey coming away with it. Great job defensively there by Cashton. Dempsey trying to go inside. Oh, he had the right idea. Hilden was just a half a step late getting there. And maybe it wasn't even him being late. Here is Hilden, and he's going to be fouled. And Jack will go to the line. Jack hits the first. Brigham comes out. Bayer comes in. And the second one is good. 12-11, Cashton now. That ball lost, and here comes the Eagles. Bayer with the layup, no. Rebound coming up. Sanchez kicks it out here to Henderson. Henderson with the little move, pushes it up here. Layup attempt, no good. Trying to put it back up again. Third shot, no. And then a foul. I tell you what, coming off the bench here has been Bender, and he's been a terror. 3 tries, and finally the foul. Well, the Viroqua Food Co-op supporting tonight's broadcast, as well as the Viroqua Dental Center. Bender gets 1 of 2. Hilden up here at the top, now into the ball game, is Logan Perry. Shot up, no good. Here's a drive, and Henderson hit that. He's got those long legs. He picks off the yardage in a hurry. Now Hilden comes up with the turnover, and we get a timeout. Cashton. We'll be back with more. 14-12, Sparta with the lead. Henderson with the ball will look to get across the timeline on Perry. His shot is up and it's good. He hung in the air, made the shot and was fouled. (16-12) your score. Perry's going to come out. Foul goes on Bayer. And he hits that one. Henderson does. An offensive foul here. They're going to call that one on Jack Hilden, and Jack was saying, well, he had my arm. Apparently that doesn't count. Here's Sanchez off from the inbound from Stuzel. Cook guarding him. Stuzel way out in front. Cashton staying with the man-on-man here. Stuzel works in underneath. No. Rebound, Cook. Gets the ball over here to Wall. And Brigham for three. That's no good. And the ball tipped out of bounds, last touched. Sparta. Cook will inbound. Now Wall, inside pass, comes out to Dempsey. He sees Brigham, back to Dempsey. Inside, nice spin move. Oh, two players down on the floor. James Harder, one of them. Sanchez gets the ball inside, and the shot is up and good. That was 25 in Tucker Smith, who's now into the ball game. Smith with the bucket. Now a carry, they say, on Dempsey. 19-12 at the 7:06 mark. Well, one of the things that Coach Wall had talked about in the pregame interview was, you know, you got to get some of that rust off. And it's been quite a while since the Eagles have played. December 23rd. Man, that's hard to believe, isn't it? Here's Sanchez. Great body control to get the bucket there. Now a turnover on Cashton, and Sparta will look to come right back, and a 21-12 advantage. They just turned the numbers around. Bear back into the game. Henderson, couple moves and now kicks it back out. Shot is up and good. That was a 3. I don't even know if I had Laufenberg in the picture. Here comes Wall. He turns the fire. No, rebound. Putback is up and good. That's Hilden. And the foul. Thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club bringing you tonight's action. The Viroqua Food Co-op. I think I said the Viroqua Dental Center. Here's a steal. Cook. The foul is on the floor. So they'll do the inbound. Cook will take control of that. The VFW of Viroqua, as well of Vernon Memorial Healthcare, helping us get the ball in. Here's a travel call going against Hilden. Couple little baby steps, and official caught that one. Henderson traveled. He thought he was assisted in his travel, but the officials not going to agree with that, I guess. Here's a hard work underneath, getting the bucket. Dempsey with that one. Stuzel lost the handle but got it back over here on the wing, and they'll restart. Bender with the shot, no. And we're going to get a foul from behind. Bender will get his first foul, and a timeout here by Sparta. It's a quick 30-second timeout. Well, the Eagles trailing by 7. Clock continuing to move here in the first half. Dempsey trying to make a couple of moves. And we'll see what happens here. I think the foul on the floor. Stuzel got that one in the nose, I think. There's going to be, yep, a jump ball. That was a pretty tough defense there by Laufenberg. He went right up with Brigham and had the ball at the same time. But the arrow says Cashton. They'll get the ball up here to Wall. Kicks it out. 3 on the way. Too strong on that one by Cook. Over to Henderson. Across the timeline. There is Hilden covering. Left alone for 3. That's short. Wall comes down with it. Got rid of the ball just in time. Here's Hilden. Baseline trying to make a move. Lost the handle. Henderson comes up with it. Now Sanchez. Bender down low to Laufenberg, back to Bender. On this left elbow, he hits a three. His second three of the night. 27-17. 10-point advantage here right now. There's a nice pass, and Hilden gets the job done with the layup. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. Now we're going to get an offensive foul. As well as, let's see, how about Vernon Electric Cooperative? We thank them for their support. VMH, I believe I already said. And, of course, Vernon Communications. Some of those great sponsors helping us with tonight's broadcast. Shot is up and good. Bear laid that one up and in. I better mark that down for him. Trying to get a tie up here, not able to do it. We got a foul on the backside of Henderson. Bender short, but there's Henderson. His shot is way short. Cook over to Wall. He drives. Going to put that one up and in. Alec Wall for two. Got into the flow of that offense and hit that little one-handed runner. There's a good pass and a reverse layup going for Jacobs. Bear down over to Dempsey in the corner. He comes back up to the top with Wall. Perry back into the ball game. He drives. Wanted to get the shot. Must have been blocked. Bounce pass stolen away. Cook with that one. Slices through the defense. Flips the ball over here. Dempsey says, well, okay. He took the shot. No good. Here comes Sparta. And we're going to get a foul on Dempsey. Kind of rode him right out of bounds, I guess. 30-second timeout here coming by Coach Wall and the Eagles. The Eagles will send Sparta to the line after the Dempsey foul. That's number one on him. Sanchez with 2 points, misses the first. But he hits the second. Here comes Hilden. Turnaround shot, no. Bear comes away with it. He gets it over here to Dempsey. Oh my goodness. Must have had a little too much backspin. Definitely in the cylinder and spun out. Stuso with 1:30. Now he's going to fire up a shot. We got a new player in. That's number 55, and Jack, I'm not sure how they want to pronounce that one. I would say Olivier. Getting the drive and the bucket. Dempsey. Boy, he just hung in there, and he hung in the air. That was tough. Brigham's going to come in. Olivier picks up the foul, number 55. Dempsey not able to get the shot, but he gets his rebound. And Cashton will catch a break. Here's Brigham. Dempsey hanging, and another foul. Olivier came over from the side, and he swatted at the ball and got the hand with Dempsey. 2 quick fouls there. Dempsey hits the first. And he got the second. Lob pass over to Sanchez. That was from Laufenberg. Now, great defense over there with Presley, Brigham, and Jack Hilden getting the turnover. Thanks going out to Snowflake Ski and Golf. Bringing you today's game. Now we're going to get a timeout because of a bloody nose, so they're going to get Henderson back in. Yeah, Stuzzo took a shot about 4 or 5 minutes ago, and he went to go get it kind of cleaned up and fixed, but going back to the locker room now. Here's Harder to Brigham and Hilden. Clock winding down here, seconds remaining. Oh, Dempsey tried to get down, couldn't get to the glass. Harder coming away with the, he came up with the steal and then handed it right back off to Sanchez, and Sanchez will capitalize. That's a tough break right there. Both teams really working hard here. Hilden, 5 seconds. Brigham, that looked good. And that'll do it. At the half, 32-27, 5-point advantage. Let's take a look here at the scoring. Brigham has 4. 9 for Hilden, 2 for Wall, 2 for Carpenter. There's 8, 10 points for Dempsey, and 2 for Dylan Bayer. There's the 27 points. Well, we'll take a break and come back. We got to do some adjusting here with some of the equipment, and when we return, it'll be second half action. Well, second half action underway here as Cashton trails by 5. Oh, a near steal. Getting things starting here. Of course, the the Spartans get the first crack at things. Oh, they're going to come up with a play there. That was a good-looking shot. He hung in the air, was Laufenberg, and took the foul and got the bucket. He goes to the line. He can't complete the three-point play, but adds to the lead, 34-27. Here's Dempsey. He's going to be fouled. Tell you what, Bodie Dempsey is just playing his heart out right now, as is all the players out there. Dempsey, the lefty, does complete the three-point play. Here's Henderson to the near side with Jacobs. Somebody on the floor. That was Sanchez. We might get an offensive foul. Yep. Excuse me. Carpenter was in a real good position, and they said Jacobs gave him a little bit of too much of a shot with the arm. Here comes Cashton. Cook on that far side. That is Dempsey. Back down to Cook. Come up here with Carpenter. Carpenter has been relatively quiet tonight. So if he picks up some steam, that'll help the Eagles' offense. (34-30). Now Bender is going to be called for the foul. His second, I believe, yes. Coming into the ball game is going to be Sanchez, and Jacobs will take a rest. Too hard of a pass. Oh, wound up into the hands of Brigham anyways. They'll skip the ball over here to Carpenter. Thought about the three. There's a shot. That's strong. Rebound right in the hands of Stuzo. Quick outlet pass to Henderson. He couldn't hang on to it. The defense was right there. Carpenter spins around to the far side. In it goes to Cook. Back out to Brigham. Brigham, underhand pass here. Now out on the wing. That shot no good by Dempsey. Not a bad looking sequence there. Just couldn't get the ball to drop into the cylinder. Here's Bender. His shot is up, and there's going to be a foul called. So Bender will go to the line for 2. Bender hits the first, just under 16 minutes to go. And he got the second. 36-30 now. Thanks to Sleepy Hollow helping us out tonight with the broadcast, and right here in Cashton, the corporate office at Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care. And we also would like to turn our attention to the Riverbank, Coon Valley, and Westby. Here is Wall, his shot just off the front. Now a nice steal here by Dempsey. Into Brigham. Layup attempt, too strong. Back out it comes. Look out now. And the layup, no, there is Henderson. He couldn't get it to drop. Oh, they missed the bunny there. Layup attempt, no, we're going to get a foul on Sanchez. A little blocking foul there. Bodie to the line. He'll get 2. That one rims out. Well, Right Choice Construction out there in Westby helping us out today with the broadcast along with Premier Co-op. (36-30). Boy, he missed them both. You're not going to see that very often out of Dempsey. Henderson up to Ott. Now Laufenberg. Laufenberg looking to make a move. Now comes over to Stuzel. Stuzel inside to Bender, and he hit that one. Bender has been playing very tough. Got a couple of threes, some free throws, and now the layup and a rebound. Henderson, boy, a big spin move there. That wasn't going to drop. Here comes Dempsey. Kicks the ball over to Hilden. He flips it to Wall, and then Brigham. Presley back to Wall. His 3 is good. Alec Wall for 3. And it's 38-33. 14 minutes to go in the ball game. Cashton hanging in there. Here's Henderson. His shot is up and he banks it in. Used the glass well. Hilden shot, no. Henderson, oh, he went into a whole bunch of people. And he had it blocked on him. There's probably 4 Eagles around him. Here's Brigham. Dempsey still battling in there. Carpenter coming into the game along with Bear. Brigham. And Cook will get a rest. Up in the top here with Carpenter. This is Hilden and Bear. Moving the ball around to Wall on that right elbow. Now Dempsey slowing things down just a tad. He'll get the ball back from Hilden. Inside to Jack. He underhand passes to Bear. Dempsey tried to go inside. Had it tipped away. And who was that? Stuzel. Shot is up twice by Wall, and it just would not get over the edge. Well, a foul here on Hilden. That's number 2 on him. And now a timeout coming by Sparta. 7-point advantage for the Spartans. Well, the Eagles trying to make a push here. Have to get another stop. 40-33 advantage, Sparta. Here's Ott. He'll spin to the right, looking for some help. Comes up here on the wing with Sanchez. Sanchez not going to get too far with Hilden on the defensive side. Now the shot coming, that's inside. Dempsey with the rebound. As he's falling, he flips the ball to Wall, and there's no travel call. Boy, I'll tell you what, Stuzel was all over Alec Wall. Here's a shot up by Carpenter. He gets pushed. Physical play here right now. Carpenter's first shot just off the front of the rim. He was just exasperated on that one. Well, thanks to Nordic Lanes there in Westby and in Viroqua, it's Main Street Mobile Mart supporting today's broadcast. Carpenter hits one of two. Well, a two-possession ball game at the 12-minute mark. 6-point advantage for Sparta. Sanchez trying to make a move, has the ball tipped away into Dempsey's hand. He tries to bounce pass, it's going to be kicked by Laufenberg. Cashton doing a nice job with moving that ball around. Here's Brigham. That shot just to the right and trying to save it. Boy, what a save by Sanchez. Got it into the hands of Stuzo, and he waits until Sanchez is back, and now a travel call on Olivier. He waited for Sanchez to come in after sliding out of bounds. That was a heads-up play by Stuzo. Shot there by Dempsey, no, and tipped out of bounds. Olivier, last to touch it, says the officials. Nice inside play, and they'll get the move by Dempsey. Wow. A good pass to get it to him inside, and he did a great job protecting the ball. Now a foul here on Brigham on the reach-in. Here's a steal. That is Cook. And who came down on top of him here? That was 25 in Smith. Basically kind of landed on his back, tried to roll off from it, not get the foul, but it was too late. Thanks to Gunderson Health, the Viroqua Clinic, bringing you today's action, as well as Gasser's Bar and Grill, north side of Viroqua. Going to get the roll on that one. Cook gets his first point of the night. Now looking for number 2. Has that one. Stuzo gets the inbound, and he'll start to work across the timeline. Inside pass taken away by Hilden. Quick pass to the right. Dempsey slows things down, now tries to hang, and he's going to be fouled. Dempsey taking some action here in this second half. He did plenty in the first too, though. Hits that one. Laufenberg comes back in for Olivier. That last foul was on Stussel, number 2. Dempsey gets both. Oh, wow. Brigham just got hit with a foul. Looked like he had all ball. But it might have been the body part that got him. He kind of followed him right along. It was a pretty good effort, though. It's a tough job being an official. .10:08 remaining in Cashton with the tie game and still tied. And now Smith gets called for a foul, pushing Brigham in the back. And they'll come all the way down the court here as Sparta has 9 team fouls. Brigham makes the first, and Cashton has the lead since the very beginning of this basketball game. Misses that one. Wall gets the rebound, though. Here's a 3. That's good by Hilden. And the timeout here by Sparta. Whoa, a big turn of events. 44-40, Cashton. Sparta will inbound. Stuzo in the middle of the court, kind of waving Henderson away, saying, I think I got it down here to our side of the field, so to speak. Now Laufenberg, Brigham doing a great job of guarding him. Here comes Bender. Oh, I don't know how that wasn't a travel, but might be that Euro step that I don't understand. There's a block by Henderson. And there is a tie-up. That was Jack Hilden getting after that one. He battled Laufenberg. That was tough. Here comes Cook back into the game. He comes in for Hilden. Moving the ball around. Almost wanted to go inside, but thought the better of it was Brigham. Oh, on the quick break, Carpenter threw the ball behind Aiden Cook. Cook kind of nodded at him like, yep, okay. I think we're still on the same page, though. That's a good thing. Here's Laufenberg. Spinning, sliding. Now to Henderson. On the three, no. Right into the hands of Cook. He gives the ball to Wall and Brigham. Back to Wall. Down on this far side, near sideline here on the baseline. Swinging back out, the drive, no. Wall nearly came away with it and had the ball pushed out of his hand. Back over here to the near side. Henderson way strong on that shot as he came across the lane. Now Carpenter. Brigham back up here with Dempsey. Brigham for three. I thought that looked pretty good. And he crunched that one. 47-40. We're under 8 minutes to go. Looking to answer back, and they do. Laufenberg will go to the line. Bear (47-43). Here is Cook back up to Hilden and now Wall. Dempsey trying to drive through, and we're going to get a grab in here by Jacobs. He kind of looked like he was a little frustrated that Dempsey's been getting a lot of drives, and he tried to stop him dead in his tracks. Dempsey gets one of two, 48-43. Stuzzo, wow, he just leaned into that one. Here comes Hilden. Stuzzo with that three, narrows the gap to two, 48-46. Eagles. Here's Dempsey. There it is again. He's just taking charge. He basically is telling Sparta, "You're gonna have to foul me." Shot, no. Ball on the floor. Wall is gonna get whistled on that one. That is the 7th team foul, and now everybody's shooting. Alec comes out of the game with 3 fouls. He'll be back in. Thanks going out to Embroidery and More in Westby. Shot is too strong. Bear gets the rebound and gets the ball over here to Dempsey. Hilden, inside pass. Carpenter, back out to Hilden. His three is a little strong. Carpenter tried to chase it down, but Stuzzo had the advantage. Wow. Going to get a timeout here, I think. Yes. Timeout on the floor by Sparta. Our thanks going out to Mark Evinger at Evinger Equipment Sales and Service. Well, the game picking up with intensity. If you could do that, it was intense before. But that defense has really ratcheted things up. There's Hilden. He winds up on the floor and gets tackled by Sanchez. That's his third foul. And they'll come all the way down because Sparta has 10 team fouls, thanks to Culvers of Viroqua on the north side. Hilden getting 2 shots here now. Oh, the first one rolled off to the left here. Second one is good. Here's Jacobs. Caught down low. He gets it back out to Stuzo, and he fires a 3. No, Sanchez with the rebound, put back and in. Here comes Carpenter. Up to Bear. And Hilden. Brigham. You got the 2 big guys in together, Brigham and Bear. Bear to Brigham. Kicks it back out to Hilden. Working some time, trying to get in low. There's a good move. Brigham's going to be fouled. Brigham will go to the line in a 51-48 lead for Cashton. And he's got the first one in the bucket. Bear comes out. Cook comes in. Bear was having the trainer look at his leg or something earlier. Well, just a few minutes ago anyways. Brigham hits both. That ball is intercepted. Hilden, and now Sanchez fouls him from behind. That's number 4 on him. Thanks to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. Appreciate their wonderful support. As Hilden hits the first. Henderson's going to come back into the game. Bender will come out. He didn't want to, though. That one's going to get in there. Well, you can't blame Bender for not wanting to come out. I mean, this is a great game to be playing. Stuzo from Laufenberg now will look to go across on that far side. And, oh, underneath was Sanchez all by himself. Here comes Cashton. They're doubling him up. Sanchez going to be called for the foul. And we're going to get a timeout now, Cashton. Well, speaking of Cashton, it's Cashton Farm Supply bringing you tonight's game. We appreciate their terrific support. Let's take a look at more of those sponsors. Cashton to the line once again here. Bodie Dempsey. has a ton of points right now, and he's going to try and add to it. Has that one. And he gets them both. Stuzel is taking over as the floor leader with Sanchez picking up 4 fouls. Oh, good little pass underneath, and he had a wide open Laufenberg for an easy 2. Now the ball lost off the hand of Dempsey. Oh, a quick turnover here makes things interesting. Cook coming back in. Dempsey's going to get a little rest. He needs a breather. He's been working hard. Here's Henderson. And Stuzel down low and now kicks it out. Laufenberg for 3, and that one just rolled off. But a turnaround put back by Henderson. He can sky. Brigham, a travel call. Three-point ball game, 4.5 to go, and boy, I tell you what, these last 4 minutes are going to be something else, I'll bet. Sanchez misses that one. Brigham is right there. Carpenter, back up to Cook. Here's Hilden. Wallace hit a couple of threes. Defense now picking up by Sparta. Cook back over in that far corner. Hilden up on top with Wall. Working some time, looking for a good shot. That one tipped away by Stuzel. Bear going to come back into the ball game, and Dempsey will return. Bobby Johns helping us out today, right here in Cashton. Bear over here to the near side with Carpenter. And Hilden. Spin move. Lost the handle for a moment. Tried to tip the ball out to Carpenter, but it was picked off by Jacobs. 57-54, 3:20 to go. Nice bounce pass and the foul. This could be a tie ball game when everything is said and done. Jacobs picks up 2. Carpenter comes out. 4 fouls on him. For the tie, they got it. 57 apiece. We approach the 3-minute mark. Cook has Henderson covering him, almost lost it. Here comes Dempsey. And going to the line again will be Bodie. Shot is a little strong. Brigham comes in. Bear comes out. Dempsey hits that one. One-point advantage, Cashton. Sanchez with the drive, no. Quick outlet pass to Dempsey. He'll lay it up and in. Oh, they needed that one. Get that confidence built back up. Now tipping the ball away was Dempsey. Sanchez will inbound. Stuzzo at the 2:30 mark. 3-point game here, so one possession game. Stuzzo, wow, I thought he was going to hit it for a second. And now out of bounds. Let's see, that was Laufenberg on it as it rolled out of bounds. Cashton with the ball. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout by the Eagles. 60-57 lead. Well, the Eagles with the 3-point advantage here, trying to get some help from that home crowd here a little bit. Thanks to Bobby Johns right here in Cashton. And I think I said Cashton Farm Supply, but I'll say it again just to be safe. I have a tendency to forget that once in a while, forget things with that, I guess, maybe. Cook over to Dempsey. Back up here on the wing. Dempsey with Sanchez on him. Sanchez with 4 fouls. He's going to be a little careful. Waiting for Dempsey to maybe challenge him again. I would not be surprised if he does that. Here's Cook. Oh, he lost the handle. And a jump ball, and it goes to Sparta. .126 to go in the ball game. Cashton has been in some close games, so they're used to that. Henderson baseline. Oh, we're going to get a foul here on Cook with the body. I thought for a second maybe Henderson would have stepped out of bounds. Cook comes out for the moment. Shot is no good, and tapping the ball out of bounds. It might have been Laufenberg. But the timeout is Sparta's. Will return. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Sparta is going to throw at Cashton here on the inbound play. Looks like they're going to come up and pressure him quite a bit. They're going to get the ball into Brigham. I don't know if that was the design play. Here's Hilden. Back up to Brigham. Almost picked off there on that pass. We're under a minute to go. Thanks to ADRC, the Asian Disability Resource Center, of Vernon County. Working some time now, keeping track of things. We can't forget the Bank of Cashton tonight for their great support of this broadcast. There's Alec Wall, and now a foul. Stuzo runs into Hilden and will send him to the line. He's going to shoot 2 no matter what. First shot rolls around and drops through, and Jack just kind of shakes his head like, I'll take it. Yep, you bet. That's strong. Rebound coming away. Henderson, Sanchez, a 3, no good. Coming up with it, Brigham. Back over to Cook. Dempsey, long throw. Here's Bear, yes. That should really help matters there. A 3 coming back, and they got it by Sanchez. Wow. And the timeout. Timeout, Sparta. Well, they just want to get the ball in and be ready for a foul. Cook will inbound. You got to get the ball in. They do to Dempsey. He races down. He's going to be fouled from behind. That's Sanchez and number 5 for him. But right now you just want to try and get the ball back. So Carpenter will come in. Dempsey to the line. He's shooting 2 again. First one is all money. And so is the second. And the timeout saved here by Sparta. They're going to talk things over real quick. .60 with 8.9 seconds remaining. We don't want any fouls. Here's a 3. Wow, just off the front of the rim. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with Sparta. Henderson was battling. It won't matter now. 0.8 of a second. And Cashton is going to win a big one. 65-60. Cashton winning over MVC opponent in the Sparta Spartans. For Sparta, let's take a quick look at the scoring. Chris Jacobs, there is 7 points for him. Bender had 2 threes. There's 9, 11 for him coming off the bench. 8 points for Sanchez. Stuzo has, there's 5, makes 7 for him. Henderson had a good night. He has 9 points. Only a freshman, too. Smith coming off the bench for 2. 8 and 11 points for Laufenberg. And he's only a freshman. Wow. Those guys are going to be they got a ton of experience here tonight. Presley Brigham for the victorious Eagles has 3 free throws, a bucket for 5, and a 3. Make that so 3, 5, and 8 for him. Boy, I tell you what, Jack Hilden, he has 11, and then how many free throws? 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 points I have for him. Alec Wall with 5, Carpenter with 3, Bodie Dempsey, he was red hot. He has 14, and then 11 free throws, so 25 points for that young man. Cook with 2, Bear with 4 tonight to round out the scoring for the Eagles. What a game. Well, we hope that you certainly have enjoyed this contest. Stay tuned tomorrow night. We'll have tomorrow afternoon, Westby girls basketball will be in Westby for that game. 3 o'clock start, time change, 3 and then 4:30 JV, varsity, respectively. And then we'll travel down to Viroqua, and we'll take the, let's see, who is playing there? The boys, I believe, playing that tomorrow evening. That'll be against GET, and that'll be a 6 o'clock JV, 7:20 or thereabouts for the varsity. Well, thanks to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, the final sponsor helping us out here tonight. And we thank all of you for joining us. This has been a Western Wisconsin Video Production, LLC, of Cashton boys basketball. They came up with the win, 65-60 over Sparta here tonight. So long for now. We'll see you on the hard court sometime